18. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to the range.
Okay.
And we're gonna look for range 18.
Range 18.
Township 15.
Okay. Perfect.
And 9. This is the newer book. You're wanting to go clear back?
Yep, I've got to go back all the way because the Bureau of Land Management said, we understand what you're trying to do, but you have to make darn certain that this is correct. If this book page number is not correct with this, then it will invalidate your process.
Okay.
So
this is the newer stuff. This is going to be an older book, and if you want to go through and look at what you've got, so what's this book and page, and it'll help us quicker get 209725. So that's an old one. That would be okay right here. So you're in 2 and 3, and the hashtags mean it's just a part of 2 and 3. It's not the whole works.
right.
So you're in the northwest and the southwest of the southeast. So when you're going back and looking at chain of title, is that what you're looking at?
Correct, exactly.
Then you would go up. Blue ink is your chain of title. Red ink is anything to do with money, mortgages, releases, etc.
Okay.
So where you're looking for chains of title,
We're always following the blue.
then you follow your blue ink and make sure it's the right person, because since this is just a part, there could be other people with the same
Ooh.
2 and 3. Yeah, that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
That's why we're not searchers.
Right. Yeah. No, I appreciate
So,
your assistance. in
I'll
this.
let you kind of look.
I've been through this a couple times, but it's always nice to have a refresher.
And I'm going to pull the older book, because that's where I can tell by the handwriting.
Right. And so
And these books and pages are a little more confusing.
the best way to do it is actually to go from current back. It's not easiest to go from patent forward.
Right, it's easier. We always start at the earliest. The last
So
is the
this
earliest.
2 and 3 would not be the same as this one here.
No, because this is to PSK LLC. So this is Custer County Oil to PSK, whatever that is.
Sure.
And then so up here, here's one, Greg Stunkel to 542 Inc.
Right.
2 and 3. But again,
But that
there's
2
going
and
to
3
be
is not the same
several.
as this 2 and 3. Correct?
Right. Yeah. So that's
So
where
how do we identify the 2 and 3's, the difference,
we have to draw them out by the
and then look at them?
legals. Yeah.
Okay. So
So let me look this up real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay.
you bet. You bet. All right. 2 and 3. Lots of fun. 2 and 3. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. That's not it. 2 and 3. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Here we go over here. Okay, there's that. So we're there. So then how do I find, after finding the 2 and 3 here,
So you've got your legal.
what numbers am I needing out of here specifically in order to reference this?
This is 209,725, and I think right here you're 209,725. So if you look up here, there's your book and your page, and that's your book and your page.
Wonderful. Okay, so I've identified that one, and then in order to find Floyd R. Loy and Barbara A. Loy, I just continue to go through here.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, it's quite the daunting task. 2, 3. And again, the symbolism for the 2-3 is
So
Okay,
it's
section in the northwest, southwest
yeah,
corner.
it's basically the west half of the
Okay.
southeast.
All
A
right.
a parcel in. That's what that means.
Wonderful. 2, 3.
And then when you get into these older ones, they didn't do it by page. They just hand wrote, and then they started. No matter how much was left on the page, they would start the next document.
So
it gets a little hairy.
for example, when it says 1, 2, 3, 4, that includes the northwest and southwest. So technically, this might have been part of that at one
Could
point.
have been. This is being filed towards the entire section.
Okay, so
Repeated distribution.
in order
When
to
you're
fi-
in 7, so you
Right.
went, yeah. Is that where you want to be, or you want
well,
to be in 9?
I want to follow these all the way back to that
Okay.
land pattern.
So this 9,
yeah.
what you're looking for, ends on this page, and then we go into a different section.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is section 9. Mm-hmm. So this would have been
And so
someone
that,
who would have owned sections
of it.
1, 2, 3, and 4 at one point.
yeah, just a
So in
part.
order to prove chain of title, I will actually need a certified copy of that as well, because that shows where it's split here.
So
Correct?
you're wanting everybody in the section, or just
Everybody that has ever owned 2, 3 pertaining to
because
Lot 5
this
irregular
is,
tract.
Yeah, this is lot 5, and so he probably doesn't own lot 5, but he owns something in the west half.
Okay, so that's not necessarily, doesn't necessarily pertain to that
No.
in particular.
No.
So this 2,
So-
3.
To Kenneth Loy. So, but
Yeah,
you're looking
That's the one
for
I'm looking for
Okay.
right there. That's
176178. So you'll need to have that one. Where? Okay. Let's start back at the beginning.
okay.
This is a big.
It is a big book.
Okay. So we decided that none
was
of
on
this
that.
was Loy here.
None of
Okay.
that was.
To Doug, but you're looking for Loy. And when did Loy come into ownership?
Well, that's the good question here.
Is that what you're looking for?
this
You
is-
want to know when Loy?
This is Dwayne, and this is when he came in to ownership.
Okay. And that
Because this
was
is the grant, the survivorship warranty deed from Floyd R. Okay, and then
okay.
it's conveyed to Dwayne and Diane,
Okay.
and it was done so on March 7th.
Okay. In 2000.
Correct.
So you're wanting to know everything before that.
Yeah.
till it got to
I'll need a
Lloyd.
certified copy of this, then I'll need a certified copy of Lloyd's, and then I'll have to go from Lloyd back, and I got to go all the way back to the
Okay. All right.
warranty.
To the patent. Okay.
That's right. That land
All right.
patent, excuse me.
Just one second.
No problem. Oh, tedious work here. Let's do this. All right, okay, that's also section 9. So 23. Wrong. 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 Incorrect. Okay.
So in 2000 is Roy. So you're in 2004 now, right?
And I found right
So
there.
you're-
That's this one.
Okay, yeah. And so
we
that's
got
where he
that
came
one
into
logged.
title. So above that, who did Loy get it? He got it from her niece, right? Loy. So the next thing we want to do when we're going up then is look for who sold it to Bernice.
So this is the grantor, this is the grantee.
So
Wonderful.
now Bernice will be over in this.
Okay, so Bernice.
And I'm trying to find what this guy is. 632. I hate these books with pages on these.
Now, do you ever see the warranty deed with the promissory note recorded ever together? Have you ever come across that in your career?
No, but you're probably asking me questions that you should be asking Christy because I am not good enough at this. to tell
Oh,
you
no
some of
worries.
this
I just
stuff.
figured I'd ask.
We like if they purchase it, then we get the deed of trust right after it. Is that what you're talking about? Promissory note, like their mortgage?
Well, the actual promissory note, mortgage, and warranty deed, are they ever recorded in your knowledge all at the same time
The
together?
warranty deed and then the deed of trust or the mortgage would be right after.
But the promissory
Not
note?
always.
Yeah, the promissory note's never
Promissory
ever
note,
included.
since I've been here, I've never had anything filed called a promissory note. It'd be a deed of trust or a mortgage.
Right, yeah, but never the note. Okay, good to know.
Before that, I don't know.
Right, yeah. Well, thank you.
Well, I don't know that I help you at all.
Oh, you're helping me. I appreciate it. Bernice. Okay. B.
It would say Broken Township Cemetery. It might say original or first edition, and then it would say spaces or lot. Yeah, there's a lot numbers.
Bonnie, that's not what we're looking for just yet. Boy, I would love it if their handwriting was better. Some calligraphy would be nice. Let's see. County. Bruce, Beth, Bertha. Where is Bernice?
She said as far as adding your son on or even finding out how many plots you have as well, Sharon Francis and Tammy would be the ones to call for that. And I've got like the number for the township cemetery for you, but I don't have Sharon. But she said they'd be the ones that would handle like adding.
Eight. Incorrect. Okay, how did I overlook? That's 10. How did I overlook our little friend Bernice?
And yes, as soon as I can get there, I'll be able to find it. Okay? No problem.
Bernice Arboy, E.T.O. Bernice.
Are you going to be around tomorrow? Or are you going to be able to come in?
I can come back tomorrow. You bet.
Because Christy is the one that does the certification.
Oh yeah, I
She had
appreciate all your
she had
help.
an
This is
appointment
really
this afternoon.
beautiful, and I've done this a couple times, but it's just nice to have a refresher.
So
is there
are you
any
finding
chance?
what you need then?
Well, I did not. I went through all of section 9 in the grantees, looking for Bernice R. Loyal, E.T. All,
So
and I'm
she's got
wondering
more
if it would
owners.
be recorded in there differently,
Could
or
be.
is it always the same?
No, with an ETAL, that means there's more owners, and she's owner, but there's others.
So there could be a
So
trust,
basically,
or
ETL means and others.
right.
So if you, and I'm sorry, this lady has called me 3 times. I've got to
you're
take
fine.
care of her.
You do
But
whatever
if
have
you
to
want to
do.
write down the book and page, okay, that's the one you have.
Yep. And I
When
need
you
a
find a document,
certified
I'll look it up and see what it says. So,
because it might give you another.
yeah, because here's
reference.
Bernice Loy, a single person. Floyd R. Loy and Barbara A. Loy, his wife. And I saw Floyd in there. And Ruby Howell, a single person. So Floyd. So where are we at here?
We're here
So we got
with
up over
Dwayne.
here, and I saw Floyd. So Floyd, ETAL, and here's Bernice to Floyd. So that one will probably be,
How was Bernice the grantor before she was the grantee, and then a grantor again?
because she added them to her deed, and
Okay,
then
cool.
they become a,
co-beneficiary
Yeah.
of the trust.
yeah,
Right.
and they're not, I don't think they're joint tenants, but they're, let's look.
Right, because
It
this is a
tells.
survivorship warranty deed, so
Yeah,
it's,
so she's saying, okay,
it's a family
these
thing.
guys are coming on,
right.
subject to easements and covenant and grant easement. This is my intention. Okay, here it is right here. It is my intention here to the death of either of the grantees. So they're saying if one of us dies, the rest of them
Right,
will
inherited.
continue. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what that was. So Floyd then, so this is where she added Floyd.
Okay.
And that's not it. Then that wouldn't be it because that's another person.
So realistically, this section hasn't transferred hands too often because it would always be recorded in section 9. Huh?
Oh, yeah, because that's where it's located.
Wonderful.
So yes, and then this is 9, and this is the old book, and I'm trying to find this patent. It's going to be clear at the front, and I can't find this.
Yeah. And the only reason I came back was just to verify, after talking to the Bureau of Land Management, it's like, look, we know what you're doing, but you need to dot your I's and cross your T's, because if you make a mistake, it invalidates everything you're doing.
Well,
And I'm
have
like,
you
okay.
had these professionally searched?
Well, that's the problem. If you don't do it yourself, it's almost guaranteed it's never done correctly.
Well,
so.
I guess there's that, but I'm not going to guarantee what I'm showing you either.
Well, I will tell you this, it's very enlightening, and I really appreciate your diligence and effort.
I'm trying to find the
Okay.
1890. Here we go.
So, 23. No.
Where is Frank?
I cannot read this writing.
I gotta get my reading glasses.
Okay. Pen. A piece of paper. This is fantastic stuff.
Find some things that you want certified, we'll write them down, but
Right.
come in
So
tomorrow,
when I write it down, what I write down is
Book and
203.80.
yeah, and what it is, that it's a warranty deed.
Okay. Book. I just structured exactly how you have it. That way it's not confusing. Page. Warranty deed. And that would be. Yeah, I was looking for Bernice and the grantee. That was my,
Well, that's what I would
was-
have looked
that
for,
was
but
my
I didn't
hang-up.
read that. That was my fault.
Oh,
because
no
I didn't
worries.
read that.
The learning curve.
If there was more in there.
Bernice R. Loy.
What is this, Frank? W what? What's that name?
Mondell, Mondell.
Okay, that helps. Here it is right here, I bet.
And it's book number 203, page number 875. So I need certified copy of that. Certified copy of that. Well, this is wonderful because I thought I was going to have to go through a lot of changes of hands and stuff to check.
Mr. Frank here owned the whole section.
Right.
At this time, and at some point it split off into several.
So and that is the original patent then.
That is the original patent.
Because once a patent's issued, that's it. They don't issue another one overlaying the original issued patent.
No.
That's correct. So all the warranty deeds stem from chain of title back to the original patent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is your number here for your patent for tomorrow. And you can have her come in, you guys can come in and double check it, but right here it's book one. So it's the very first book, page number 632. Yeah, I know, I was looking, my family's got pretty deep roots in Anselmo. Our farmstead started out in 1880.
Oh, wow.
And so I've never had time to come back here and look, but that's how ours was like one of the very first
Oh, that's very
ones,
easy.
so that was pretty cool. But
sometime on your off schedule, we'll have a cup of coffee and I'll show you something that you might find very intriguing.
really?
Yeah, because what I'm doing with the BLM is, it's impressive.
Huh.
And when I talk to them, they're like, where did you hear about this? I was like, I read a lot of books. And they're like, you're on the right track, but we don't want to misguide you, because if you do this incorrectly,
Well,
it's
that's what I don't want to
invalidated.
do either, so that's why I'm telling you, I'm not going to guarantee anything.
So then this shows, this
So-
would be the actual copy from the BLM, because you get that from them, right? And then you record it here, correct?
We copy the original,
Right.
put it, yeah, and then we have it here, yes. So she would certify this.
So but the BLM actually holds the original. 'Cause they issue the
I
certified
suppose the
copy. Yeah,
United
okay.
States, yeah.
So all I need from them is this number off of here, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and does that correlate with
That's
this number?
this, yeah.
632.
Mhm.
There's not a zero there, huh?
No,
Okay.
no, that's 632. And then right away, shortly after he filed this patent, he has a warranty deed here
Uh huh.
to William Kilpatrick.
Okay.
So then immediately he turns it around to this guy.
Right.
And then Kilpatrick to the Sinclair Land Company.
Okay.
So that's what these documents are.
The Sinclair Land Company.
And I don't know,
I wonder if that's
you'll
oil
have to
and
look
gas.
at, yeah, that's what I wondered too. If you'll have to
Mhm.
kind of look at the document to see what it is. And then Sinclair Land Company to Railroad.
One of the largest patent holders in North America. In fact, the only corporation authorized by Congress to hold a land patent. They're the largest landowners in North America for a corporation,
And
anyway.
then to Custer County, Nebraska, part of it went to. So that's kind of how you do it. You follow down, and
So I'll need certified copies of all of that
I suppose if that's
to
what you're
make it
tracking.
correct. Yeah.
But yeah, you
And
probably
again, that started in
that started right here.
1890.
In 1890, June 30th, 1890.
Really cool.
That is cool.
Because it's almost June 30th now.
So, and I can put a marker in the book, so when you come in tomorrow, you guys can come right back.
So in order to continue on this search, first I'd have to pull this one up. So then I have the names of the new grantors, right?
Probably, yeah.
Because otherwise I could completely miss this.
And you can pull the documents up on the computer. I can show you how to do that.
Online?
So you can read them, yeah, right here.
Oh, right here. I can't do it from my house.
No, we're not
Okay.
online yet. Well, it's
Oh,
just
no
Christy
worries.
and I, and we are trying to get online, but we only get to do it between
Sure. Certainly. Yeah.
other stuff. So
Oh,
we're,
seeing other
we're
people come in
trying,
and
and we
test
have to
it.
make sure everything's. People don't understand that everything has to be systematically correct, and exactly the same,
Right.
or it's not going to come in right. And so that's the part we're doing
Huge
right now.
task.
I'm in 2017 right now, and I started I'm in the end of February, and I started the beginning of this year, so I've gotten 2 months worth of documents done in
but you
6
gotta
months.
check, double check,
Yeah.
recheck,
Yeah.
check again, have somebody come look at your work.
Yeah.
So in other words, if I continue to follow this to find Bernice again, chances are it may not come in. But as long as I follow the 2 3s,
Yeah, and then you follow your 2 3s and you look at your owners to make sure, because that's where it gets complicated. You know, when other people own in that section as well.
so there.
So to me, I mean, I don't know, but can't remember. Certification of something. Quit claim deeds. And warranty deeds are really what quit claim deeds are, just saying, if I have any interest,
Right,
I'm giving it to you.
Correct.
Or selling it to you.
right.
But a warranty deed is saying, I guarantee that there's no liens on this property, and I am selling it to you free and clear, and it's yours.
Right. So when you're doing the warranty deed, they use a title insurance company, but the title insurance company never conveys to you that there's a federal super top secret lien on all real
Yeah,
estate.
I don't know about all that stuff. You're the expert on that.
I'm not an
stuff.
expert. I'm just a researcher.
You're
That's
the
all.
one that knows all that.
I'm just a
not smart
researcher.
enough to look behind all that stuff.
Okay. Two. So you have to go to a special training for all this then?
I haven't had any special training. I'm just kind of learning by falling down and getting back up again. But yeah, we have year annual trainings to go to.
Right.
Christy goes to a lot. I did when I was over in the assessor's office. I had to do a lot more training than in here.
Okay, here's this one. And that is. No, that's Kenneth. Is there a possibility? No. No.
What is it? You want me to pull one up?
Well, the fact that Kenneth Floyd Loy, and then we've got Floyd R. Lloyd, which they are clearly not the same, but this may be the father.
That's 75702.
75702, that's correct. And the only reason it drew my name to it is because of the last name. I'm wondering if this is an inheritance from the father.
75702. I can't remember. I'm old.
Yep, 75.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I'm great.
75702.
So yeah, they're all scanned in here, so you can always. Well, maybe I'm not scanning. Oh, that's in the old stuff. So that's gonna be in. Where is that gonna be? It should be here. 75. No, 702. And that's a warranty deed? What kind of deed is that?
Let's see. Yearbook page month. It says DC.
A death certificate. That's a death.
Oh, I should have realized. I was wondering why Bureau of Vital Statistics was involved.
That's why you're okay.
Well, it says northwest, southwest, so it has the 2 and the 3 indicator, and I'm
That's a
thinking,
death certificate for Floyd. Kenneth Floyd.
Okay.
Kenneth Lloyd.
yeah, okay. Looks like a State Bank of Litchfield, James and Price. So, what I need to do is come over here. Oh, lots of fun, lots of fun. And I need to look for 203-875. 203-875. Let's click here. Book 18. 203-875. Let's see. 203. Wow, those aren't very clear images. 203-875. Where are we at?
Did you find that?
Well, I was looking for 203-875, so I went to book 18. I believe I'm in 203.
Okay, go out of there, X out of there.
X out of this
So
one.
the book is 203?
Yep, book is 203.
Okay, so go down here to images, click on images, and go to Custer.
Okay.
I can double click it. And then we're going to go into deeds up to 2007.
Okay.
And your first number is your book, so look for book 203.
Gotcha. Book 203.
Now look for 875.
Wonderful.
And that should be your dog.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Is it a deed, a warranty deed? What is it?
I believe so.
875.
875. This whole thing just fascinates me. It's all about dictation. And for a guy who really despises paperwork, but here it is.
You got it?
Okay, it's a survivorship warranty deed. All men by these presents. That Bernice R. Loy, a widow, herein called the grantor, whether one or more, in consideration of $1 and of the consideration received from grantee, does quick claim grant, bargain, sell, convey, confirm unto Floyd R. Loy and Ruby. So I need to continue to follow Bernice up the chain of title, but she was a widow, which means, is it plausible that it would have been in her husband's name at some point then?
Probably before that document. That's probably why they're filing that document.
Right. So,
Whoever her survivors are.
right. So now I need to figure out who Bernice R. Loy's husband was. Let's see. Grantee, the entire fee simple title to real estate shall vest in the surviving grantee. Beautifully laid out. That's burial Hauser. Okay, and this was done in 1995. It is 203-875. Okay, back to the drawing board over here. Okay, Bernice.
This lady told me 40 years ago, and she did it in 1968. I don't know about you, but that's not 40 years ago. I wish, because that was the year I was born. I would like to say it was 40, but it's not.
Uh-huh. I suspect this gets quite fun once you get proficient at it.
I've been here for 2.5 years, and I'm still learning for sure.
Right.
My mind isn't like it used to be.
Okay, that had to have been her husband. Perfect. All right, so we are looking for Kenneth. Or her dad. So let's go.
So it's 5 o'clock. I'll let you finish.
Oh
what
yeah,
doing.
you're fine. I can come back tomorrow.
I apologize. Normally I would stay, but I'm heading. We're leaving for Wisconsin.
Well, yeah, enjoy yourself. I'll be back here tomorrow, and I appreciate
it.
it.
I don't know.
Oh, a funeral.
Drive for a wedding and home. Get back home.
You know, when I was younger, vacation was traveling around, and that was fun. Now that I'm older, vacation is just taking a week off and sitting at home.
We just got back and we went to the Bahamas about a month ago.
Nice.
But that was our honeymoon 19 years later. We saved and finally got to go and do something.
Oh, that's so cool. How was Bahamas?
It was nice. Our flights, we had a little problems. But
Sure, yeah.
our pilot hit a light pole, taxiing out.
Oh,
For
no.
that satisfact 12 hours we sat in Dallas waiting to get out.
Horrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah. When I fly, I end up in Chicago somehow, and I'm not even certain. Ugh, it was a nightmare. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your due diligence and your time spent
No
with me.
problem. I tried to do my best for you, but Chris will be here tomorrow and she'll certify.
I'll bring coffee and
for
donuts.
you.
It'll be a long day.
Oh yeah. All right.
Thanks, sweetie. I really appreciate your time. Thank you much. Appreciate you. All right. Lots of fun. Oh, let's see here. Just doing a little bit of recon work. Tracking down chain of title. And as you guys see, it's not always the easiest because people put things in trust, they convert things, they add people, they subtract people, and of course the inevitable occurs where people die, and that's unfortunate. And so yeah, anyway, I will continue tomorrow with doing my due diligence and getting this all wrapped up because, well, I've got good people behind me that believe in my research and what I'm doing and have graciously decided to bestow upon me a couple acres. So I myself can protect my family in this adventure as well, which is fantastic. Really cool of them. Really appreciate them doing that for me. And so anyway, that's just a little behind the scenes of what goes on when you start to track down chain of title. And of course they often say, well, you could hire a professional to do this. To a degree, you could hire somebody. But my philosophy in life is if you don't do it yourself, chances are it probably wasn't done right. So that's how I look at things. In Nebraska, we're a rare breed. We We don't so often depend on others. We are self-sufficient because when you live out in the boondocks and the sticks, you don't know how to weld, you don't know how to change a tire, you can't change a serpentine belt, you don't know how to change your own oil, you can't be innovative. A lot of times you won't get anything done. And that's just kind of the way of life around here. That's why I love it so much, is because people are very self-sufficient, self-reliant, and able to do many things that many other folks aren't learned in. And through trials, tribulations, errors, and mistakes, accepting and acknowledging our mistakes and our fundamental flaws as we learn, evolve, and grow, we tend to perfect the things that we're not so eloquent at. And that's important. So that's just a little bit of the research that goes into proving chain of title. Of course, when I have pertinent questions and stuff, I have no qualms reaching out to the BLM, to the Department of Defense, to the Department of Interior, to the Department of State. I don't have any issues reaching out to these people and asking for inquiries. I'll jump back on here. Let me straighten